Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. It's time to dig into the mini barbecue grill to see what type of dice we're using today. And we're going to be using our chicken dice. We got these ones at Comic-Con earlier this year. They're pretty cool. As always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by AdventuresinAardia. The dice have been tossed, and now it's time to roll for meat. 3, pork. Okay, let's see what type of pork we're making today. Here we go. 6, we're making burn ends. Can't go wrong with that. We got 2 small pork roasts and we got some prep work to do. There it is. When making burn ends, you need to make sure your chuck roasts have a lot of fat content. Then you're going to realize that your butcher screwed you over. This is going to be a really hard one because it's so lean. Guess I'm shopping around for a new butcher. Great. Alright, now it's time to roll for binder. 10, we got gochujang. I think I said it right. This is a Korean chili sauce and it's so full of flavor. Our friend Married to Barbecue made this on a pork butt and it was absolutely delicious when I recreated it. Alright, now it's time to roll for rubs. 3, we got Blazing Star, and 15, made in Michigan. Let's see what rub we're using from the Mitten State. 4, we got Chicken Crack. Can't go wrong with supporting local. We're using the 810 Maple Sticky Rub. It's in the name. It's going to add a nice sticky, sweet flavor to it. And for the first time ever, it's time to roll for Blazing Star. 3, it looks like we're porking today.
You what?
This is our first time using Blazing Star on the barbecue channel. We got this at Mitten Barbecue Supply this past weekend in Granville, Michigan. Y'all should go check them out. Anyways, we're going to give this all a good mix, then we're going to transfer it to a wire rack. Look at that, smoothest transition ever. Anyways, it's time to roll for wood. Here we go. 3, we got hickory, yet again. Alright, now it's time to roll for char griller. 10, Pitmaster's Choice. Alright, I think what we're going to pick is Big Blue. Why? Because I've been cooking on it all day. We're going to smoke these at 275 degrees until they hit 168 degrees internal. From here, we're transferring them to a pan, adding some more of that 810 seasoning, some more of that Blazing Star, and because these burn ends are going to be so lean, you need some form of moisture to help break those down. And apple juice is always that homie that you need. Alright, it's time to roll for Wild Magic. 10, candied jalapenos. Honestly, this couldn't be too bad. Instead of adding brown sugar like we traditionally do with burn ends, I'm thinking that syrup is going to be perfect for this. This will add that sweetness. Alright, let's click those tongs. It's time for the D20 sauce roll. 14, Melinda's sauces. Well, it looks like we got 5 of them. Let's see what type of Melinda's we get. 5, black truffle. I mean, there's a lot of prominent profiles here. It's going to be really hard to figure out what pushes through first. We're going to wrap it up and realize halfway through that we forgot the unsalted butter. I know, bad things happen to people sometimes, but that fat's going to help break down those pieces of pork.
The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
We put this on for another hour, and it looks like everything is nice and broken down. And it looks kind of questionable to me, honestly. It's not as tender as I want it to be, but I guess it's a start. It smells good, but how does it taste? Okay. Alright, let me tell you the good things about this first. The seasonings on this are immaculate. The black truffle is not as overpowering as I expected it to be. It's not as spicy as expected, but the one thing that makes this really, really bad, it's the texture. I'm even adding some additional hot sauce to see if it helps, and honestly, the texture did not work well. Because the fat content is so low, it literally turned this into sawdust. I mean, it's juicy, it just fell apart like wet sawdust. So, we're going to give this one a 2.4 out of 10, and we're going to call this Porky Sawdust. And just like that, folks, that's episode 127. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you guys at the next barbecue.